He's the great Adam Shefter, and he joins us now because he has news on what led to this basically a sucker punch to quarterback Geno Smith. Adam, it's Don LeGrec and Rick DiPietro. What you got?
Don and Rick, how are you guys doing? Here's essentially the latest on the Geno Smith story. Basically, it stemmed from an appearance that Geno Smith was supposed to make at Incampali's football camp July 11th in Pflugerville, Texas. And I think I'm pronouncing that right. Forgive me if I'm not. And essentially, Incampali believed that he put out $600 for a plane ticket for Geno Smith. And Geno Smith did not show up to the camp. Now, he did not show up to the camp because days before, maybe a day before the camp, a close person to Geno, and I don't know whether it was a friend or a family member, but somebody close to him, was killed in a motorcycle accident in Miami. And so Geno Smith did not show up to Incampali's football camp that he had committed to on July 11th. And, of course, when they got back for training camp, Incampali was seeking Geno to refund that money, to give him back the money that he felt he laid out, $600 for that plane ticket that Geno Smith did not show up for. And when he didn't show up, Incampali essentially walked over to him today, and I don't know whether it was Geno sticking his finger in his face or whatever it was that precipitated it, but at the root of it was essentially a non-appearance by Geno, money that Incampali felt he laid out for the plane ticket, and he basically cold-cocked Geno Smith in the jaw. Geno took the punch, walked away. Not a fighter kind of guy. Walked away, jaw broken in two places, and now he's out 6 to 10 weeks.
So when you hear people say, based on the information that we have now, but like earlier today, Geno Smith, lack of leadership, he's got to stay away. I mean, this story sounds like that, you know, what did Geno possibly do wrong? That maybe this was not a lack of leadership on his part?
Listen, I just think the whole thing is unfortunate, every which way you slice it. Like Cam Newton has a fight in practice yesterday and comes out of it essentially unscathed. Mm-hmm. And in this particular case, Geno Smith doesn't show up for a football camp. The guy purchased a plane ticket for him, felt like Geno Smith didn't give him back the money that he was owed, and goes over and punches him out. People react differently. I don't know what Geno Smith could have done other than make sure that this matter was resolved right away. Like, it shouldn't have lingered until August 11th. However, it was resolved, whatever the appropriate way is, whether that means calling this guy and explaining that there was a death to a friend or family member, whether it means meeting with the guy on the first day of camp to apologize and explaining to him what happened, whether it means giving back this guy the money that he was out of, that he felt he was out of. However you want to handle it. Everybody's different. But that is the background that I've gotten from various people this afternoon as to what happened.
Well, always a great job, Adam. I know you're busy. Thanks for giving us this info, man.
You got it, guys. Have a great one.
All right, there you go. So there you have it. Not a I owe you money kind of thing. Listen, $600, which
it's not the money,
is pocket change for these players, even for IK.